This is a third violation, and I told you the last time when you were here with the baby that there was absolutely no tolerance.
I never knew they didn't give me no text or nothing. I was unaware of taking this charger. They gave me a new charger.
It's the first time. Just please stop talking. Let me talk.
Words mean absolutely nothing. I don't give a rat's ass about words. Zero tolerance.
Absolutely. Here's a cleaned up and punchy rewrite that keeps the tone sharp, direct, and engaging. All right, guys, today we've got a defendant who thought it was a brilliant idea to turn off his GPS tether for 3 whole days while harassing his baby mama. Yeah, not exactly a winning combo. Now that he's standing in front of Judge Fleischer, he's got a laundry list of excuses locked and loaded. But if you know anything about Judge Fleischer, you already know. He's not about to entertain this kind of nonsense. This dude is about to get hit with a serious reality check, and it's not going to be pretty. So what do you think? Was this just a dumb mistake? Or is he straight up trying to play the system? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's dive in to watch Judge Fleischer handle this guy with zero patience and maximum authority. Want to tweak the tone for YouTube voiceover, TikTok-style delivery, or longer commentary format? Just let me know.
Ordered him to have a GPS monitor. We admonished you last time that there was absolutely zero tolerance. And now we have a third bond violation. What was the nature of this violation, please?
So it's that we lost cell on it, so either it wasn't charged properly or something of the nature. It's just.
So he had a dead battery.
Yes. And
How long?
If I may, if you would be willing to admonish the defendant as well. I spoke to the complainant yesterday, and apparently the defendant has been making posts about her on social media, bribing people with money to hurt her, and she's pregnant with their child.
Judge, this complaining witness has been sending a bunch of messages to my client. She's been harassing him. I actually advise.
Show me.
I advise.
Show me.
I did ask her to send me screenshots and everything, Judge, and she said
We'll have a hearing. Show me. We'll have a hearing. Show me what you got. We'll have a hearing over it. But all I know is this is your third bond violation. I'm not happy with you, Mr. McCollum.
I saw that I don't think it turned back on at all from what I'm seeing on my end. But whenever he did report yesterday to have the device inspected, and they did just tell me that he did receive a new charger and new device.
When did it die? What's the date?
14th.
So from the 14th to today, when he got it back on, it's been dead?
He got it on yesterday, Judge.
Yes.
Well, it was on
To
yesterday.
the 17th. It's been dead for 3 days.
It was on yesterday. They called me yesterday and told me to go to pretrial and check out because
Your device has been dead since December 14th. And
aware of that, sir. I never knew they didn't give me no text or nothing. I was unaware of taking this charger. They gave me a new charger.
Judge, with all due respect, he went there on Monday. They gave him a new charger and a new device. So it seems to me that it's a technical issue. So Judge,
you're supposed to charge it on a daily basis. Am I
Even in the pretrial, they charged it and they seen that it was charging, but it was still something messed up with the charger. So they gave me a whole new thing again.
How often is he supposed to charge it?
I think they're advised to charge once a day for at least an hour.
I'm not buying it. I'm sorry, Hunter. It goes with you. No. This is a third violation, Mr. McCollum. It's not going to continue to happen.
Judge, with all due respect,
Goes with you.
this is a technical violation. He shouldn't have to go into custody.
It's a third violation, Hunter.
Second, sir.
Judge, it's
the first
clearly,
time.
just please stop talking. Let me talk. Judge, it's clearly that there was an equipment issue. Otherwise, they wouldn't have replaced the equipment. So I don't see how.
It'd be an excuse. Hunter, the minute you have an issue, you're supposed to go get it serviced, not 3 days later. This is a third stop. This is a third violation. And I told you the last time when you were here with the baby that there was absolutely no tolerance, that you were supposed to.
For sure. Here's a cleaned up version of your commentary, keeping the energy, sarcasm, and sense of justice intact while tightening the structure. Is anybody actually buying this guy's story? Like, come on. I could maybe understand. If his GPS tether was down for a day, tech glitches happen. We've all been there. But 3 days? That's not just a coincidence. That's, I got caught and now I'm scrambling behavior. You seriously expect us to believe that your GPS monitor just happened to stop working for 72 hours and you thought it was totally normal to go about your life like nothing happened? Bro, at that point, you're practically asking to be locked up. Honestly, he might as well have just walked into the station and said, "Hey guys, I made your job real easy today. But man, watching Judge Fleischer light this dude up right now? So, satisfying. There's just something about seeing someone try to lie their way out of trouble and then get hit with a courtroom reality check. It activates that deep part of your brain that loves seeing justice delivered with emphasis. You can literally see the exact moment this guy realizes he's completely cooked, and it is glorious. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Is this guy lying or what? Personally, I'm calling it now. He's 100% full of it. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Want to keep adding to this series or turn these into scripts for voiceovers? Happy to help build it out.
100, it's been dead for 3 days.
I was unaware of that, sir. So when they called me,
Goes with you. Sorry, I'm not gonna entertain excuses. It's zero
I'm not
tolerance.
giving you an excuse, sir. They gave me a new charger and a new monitor.
Judge.
It's not like I didn't mess up anything. As soon as they called me, I
Come on, talk to your attorney.
Judge, would you allow me to escort him up to felony court so that he can go take his plea today? The whole reason they had set the plea to after the holidays is so that he could do it after the holidays. And I believe part of this deal would see this case go away, and he's gonna be on probation for 2 years upstairs. So I really don't see the benefit to
I mean,
society.
if you want to go see if that's something that you guys can work upstairs, I can ask if they'll escort him upstairs. But I can't continue to play this game, Hunter.
I understand,
You know,
Judge.
I mean, really, we ask you over and over and over to comply. I'm not asking for much,
I
right?
understand,
And
Judge.
it's been dead for 3 days. You know it's been dead because you're supposed to charge it. So you're supposed to charge it on a daily basis. So for you to come here and tell me, I didn't know, it's disingenuous. It's just not true. So, but
My
I'm happy
frustration as
to
a
acquiesce.
attorney is I've seen this with multiple clients where there are technical issues that happen with these devices. I've seen it with multiple clients where they're unable to charge.
Hey, if you see it on the 14th that you have issues, then you go immediately. You don't wait 3 to 4 days later, especially when you've had violation after violation after violation. I think that your complaining witness may be here too. Rosette, CW may be here as well.
Judge, I'm not sure.
So, I don't know, Hunter, just,
I believe that's for a judge.
okay, ma'am, please, don't. If you want to,
I think pretrial has something to say. I don't know what they have to
I
say.
reached out to my supervisor of these devices just because I'm not super well versed in the GPS realm, but he stated that the reports for his GPS appear to show an issue with overcharging, which can lead to a charger problem. They're instructed to charge for 1 full hour on the same time each day, and that the tech swapped his device as a precaution as it was likely that malfunctioning.
but why wait 3 days? You know the device is malfunctioning on the 14th. You're going to wait 3 days to go get it fixed?
I was just informing of what my supervisor told me because I asked somebody to look over the report.
I don't know what to tell you,
I
Hunter.
mean, Judge, it
You know.
sounds like he was overcharging. He was doing more than
I-
prior.
No, we don't know that for sure. I don't know. See what documents that you can show me, that you can get that there's some kind of malfunction. But nevertheless, it's a third violation. On the 14th, if he has issues, perhaps even go the next day on the 15th. But you wait 3 days, and the only reason he did it is because I hauled him into court and I told him to be here on the 18th. Otherwise, who knows what would have happened? See what you can find and then show me. I'm all eyes.
Well, Judge, the other thing I would ask is if you are going to take him into custody, I'd ask for a formal hearing to be set. And since this was set within less than 24 hours, I do believe it violates his due process to go ahead and take him into custody today. Yeah,
Just show me what you can find, Hunter. You know, Eddie,
Judge, real quick, Judge, I was just thinking.
save the drama for your mama.
Okay.
Absolutely. Here's a polished rewrite that keeps your enthusiasm and playful tone while tightening things up for clarity and flow. This is exactly why I love Judge Fleischer. He's so chill, even in the courtroom. He's not one of those judges who just seems permanently angry at life, but at the same time, he knows when to show mercy and when to drop the hammer. In my opinion, and let me know if you agree, Judge Fleischer has that perfect mix of patience and authority. He's kind of like that dad who lets you off with a warning sometimes, but if you really mess up, you're grounded for a month, no questions asked. But don't go anywhere because the defendant is about to come back, and I can already feel it. Judge Fleischer is about to deliver one of those classic parenting-style life lessons right before. Bringing the hammer down like Thor in a bad mood, brace yourselves for that. I'm not mad, just disappointed. Energy that's about to flood the courtroom. Let's dive back in and watch Judge Fleischer have a little heart-to-heart with this guy before delivering the verdict. Want this in a slightly more serious or comedic style? Happy to
Guys, are you ready?
Yes, Judge.
There are times in life when you run into people, they can be a complete cancer to your life. Some people thrive on drama. That's how they get off. That's all they like. They like to just create. If you have people in your life like that, it's probably advisable to cut ties, because if not, they're just going to bring you down. We all have people like that in our life. We do. I do. I have people that are constantly after me as well. I do everything in my power to get away so that it doesn't bring you down. The problem is, Mr. McCollum, is when we have situations where there are repeated bond violations, I take issue with that. And I can't let people go when they continue to have violations. But I want to know that it's a true violation. I have ordered him not to have contact with this person, correct? I'm not asking much from you. The only thing I'm asking you to do is stay out of trouble, keep your monitor on, and don't have contact. You stop. I'm not asking you to say, I don't like to put people in jail, but I got to know that you're complying with the conditions. There's a lot of things that are at play in your case here. There's a lot of other evidence that's out there that I would like to see before I take action and put you in. They're saying things that happen. Hunter is saying things that happen. I want to know what the truth is. And the truth is, and it lies with the evidence, because the evidence will point to whose side is correct. Words, Mr. McCollum, words mean absolutely nothing. I don't give a rat's ass about words. Evidence points to whose side is correct. I am going to give you some time, not a lot, but I'm giving you to Friday to figure out what's going on, because I want to know. Most importantly, is it the machine that's messing up? Are you truly charging it? Number one. Number two, they're saying that there's been contact. I hope not. I want to know. I want to see it. Show me what you have. Likewise, show me what you have too. I'm all ears. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt right now. If I wasn't, I would lock your butt up right now. But I'm giving you the opportunity now to show me what evidence is out there. Show me what you're doing. I want to know, are you charging this device as it should be? There are records of this. You know what the expectation is. I'm giving you time, Mr. McCollum, and I'm giving you the opportunity. I want to see it. Likewise, I want to see in what validation they have as well. That's it. We will reconvene here Friday because I want to know what Hunter has. I want to know what they have. Is that enough time?
Yes, Judge. Friday's fine.
Do you have any questions? You know what? It's better not that you don't. If you have any questions, talk to Hunter. But I'm giving you the opportunity. All I want to know is, are you abide by it? Are you abiding? That's all I want to know. Okay, see you Friday.
Here's a polished and more professional version of your commentary while keeping the conversational and opinionated tone. I'm not going to lie. Personally, I don't think Judge Fleischer should have given this guy a second chance. I get it, sentencing someone isn't easy. If this guy is telling the truth, locking up an innocent person would be a huge mistake. But let's be real here. I'm like 90% sure he's lying, you can just feel it. And I'm guessing most people watching this case probably felt the same way. The stuttering, the excuses that don't make any sense. Come on, 3 days, that's way past the line. It all just sounds like nonsense. Judges deal with people trying to manipulate the system every single day. And the law is super clear when it comes to violating court orders. If your GPS tether goes offline, even if it's not your fault, you're required to report it immediately. Not 3 days later, not when you're already scheduled to show up in court. That part alone makes it hard to believe he had good intentions. And let's be honest, the only reason he even charged his GPS device was because he had to be in court the next day. That doesn't exactly scream responsibility. That said, I'll definitely be following this case to see what happens next. If you want me to do an update, just let me know in the comments. I have a feeling this guy might be back in court pretty soon, and I doubt Judge Fleischer will be nearly as forgiving next time. Once a judge feels like you're playing games or wasting the court's time, it's basically game over. And legally speaking, judges have a ton of discretion when it comes to sentencing. If they think you're lying or not taking things seriously, they can absolutely hit you with a harsher penalty for that alone. So yeah, if this guy slips up again, I don't think there'll be any more second chances. That's it for today. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more content like this. Let me know in the comments, was Judge Fleischer too soft here, or do you think he made the right call? I post daily, so stay tuned, and as always, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Want me to adjust it for a different tone, e.g. more casual, humorous, or dramatic?